Good morning, Yankee fans. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Much better, beautiful day in New York City today than yesterday. So hopefully that means the Yankees will do a nice comeback while it's a beautiful, happy Friday day for everyone. I do want to, first of all, I do want to let everybody know that tonight Evan and I are going to be doing an important game for Yankee fans, which is the Mariners and the Athletics, right here on NY Yankee Mania at 10:10. So we'll be going on at 10:10 after. Hopefully, the Yankee game will be over by then, and we'll go on live and bring you the best play by play as we can to make sure our New York Yankees hopefully get into the playoffs. I want to address a couple of things in the chat. First of all, good morning to Charles. And Charles, we give all the prayers out to you and your family. I hope everything goes well with your sister. Our prayers are with you and your family. And we will definitely say a nice prayer to St. Anthony for you and your family. So good luck to your sister and keep us posted. Want to say hello to the other people in the chat. Katie, well, good morning. How you doing, Katie? Charles, good morning to you. Grow, good morning to you. Just Mints, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Grow, again, I hope you're doing well. In the chat, we have Bob Rizzo, we have Nancy, we have Anna, how you doing? Let's see. Ava is here. Thank you, Ava, for joining us. Kevin is here. How are you guys all doing this morning? Hopefully everybody's doing well, and we've got to be doing better than that debacle yesterday game. That stunk. That really stunk up the whole our whole night last night. Yankees should have won the game, and again, I don't want to start with blaming the umpire. The umpire was terrible. We all agree about that, but it went for both teams. And the bottom line is, the Yankees did not get it done. It was right, Charles. It was a horrible showing for the New York Yankees last night. They always manage to do this when they're on all over the place to make everybody laugh at this team a little bit with a $300 million payroll, and they're throwing the ball in the stands. I mean, it's a little pathetic. Ben Rice had a horrible game behind the plate. I don't know if it's because he's banged up. I also, that's a good possibility. He was banged up from the game before. I'm just really, yeah, we do need the ABS growth. There's no question about it. They are doing a bad job, and they're getting worse. It's just getting worse and worse. But I'm not going to hide the fact that it was all maybe like Ken the Ugly Truth says, maybe there was like 9 or 10 calls that were brutal. Actually, I think it was more than that. Yeah. Well, obviously, Katie, thank you. 4 errors in the game didn't help. And I mean, I tell you the truth. I'm not really happy when Chaz Chisholm turns a double play. He's stiff as a board. He refuses to move. When he gets that ball, he doesn't jump over anybody to at least get a little elevation from the throw. Nothing at all. He just stands there like a statue and gets the ball. But he thought that the guy was Andre the Giant or Shaquille O'Neal at first base, and not even they could have caught that. He could have creamed somebody in the third row of the luxury boxes at Yankee Stadium last night. The umpires, Charles, have been bad all year long, and they are getting worse and worse and worse. We need women umpires. We need the ABS. We need help. Period. Again, not to say the whole game was the Yankees' fault. Was the umpire's fault. It was the Yankees' fault. They had that game to win. There was no reason. And why is it so hard? Could somebody explain to me why is it so hard for the Yankees to get a runner home from third base in less than 2 outs? Why is it so hard? I've never seen such a thing. I don't understand it. I really don't understand the problems here. I mean, hey, Caesar, welcome back to the stream. Just in case that anybody wasn't totally up to date with all the scores and the late scores, I want to quickly go through them. We have the A's 8 and the Twins 3. The Royals beat the Rangers 6-4. The Milwaukee Brewers beat the Cubs 4-1, so they're back in the winning ways. The Dodgers doubled up on the Rockies 9-5. The Nationals did a number on the Mets 9-3. The Padres doubled up on the Giants 8-4. As we know, the Red Sox beat the Yankees 6-3. The Astros beat the Orioles 7-2, and the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Tampa Bay Rays 7-4. So as we stand in the standings, guys, with the wild card, the Yankees are up by 1.5 games on the Red Sox. The Red Sox are 1 game over the Mariners. So we're still in a little bit of a we're not in a bad situation. It was 1 loss, but we've got to come back strong. We've got to come back strong tonight, guys. It just can't stay this way. It really can't stay this way. They've got to make a statement to these Red Sox that we're not going to be pushovers. And right now we are pushovers. They're having their way with us. It's incredible. Can we just go on the field and play a clean game against this team and do this? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Let's go to the chat. Who's on the mound for the Red Sox tonight? Okay, let's get to it, and let's see. So tonight is Bello, who's 9-6 against Max Fried, who's 13-5. That is your matchup for tonight. Bello could be very good or he could be very bad. There's not anything in between. Max Fried has not pitched well since the blisters came about, so we've got to see how that goes. Also tonight, everyone, please don't forget Evan and I will be doing the play-by-play tonight at 10:10 of the Mariners and the A's game. And that has implications for the Yankees. So by all means, come aboard at 10:10 and listen. Hopefully the Yankee game will be over or near over. So instead of having a post game, we're doing a live broadcast. So, and I do want to bring up Evan in just a minute. But first off, everyone, again, I want to thank you for our streams yesterday. You guys were awesome. You really were, for coming on. Don't forget to press the like button. And, of course, subscribe. I can't say it enough. Before we go to Evan, one of our sponsor that sponsors the game of the day. Hey, fans, if you're looking for some great sports gear, well, don't look any further. Go to Alpha Sports at 6202 20th Avenue in Brooklyn, in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, for the finest selections in Calvin Klein, Adidas, Puma, and much more. Just ask for Mike at 718-232-5813. That's 718-232-5813. Or visit their really wonderful website at amosports.com. That's amosport.com. And don't forget to tell them Yankee Mania sent you. So without any further ado, Mr. Play-by-Play Man is coming up. And good morning to the Play-by-Play Man. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Joe.
How you doing, big guy?
I'm doing well this morning. Hope that all is well with everything with you and again about your cousin. We send all our love your way and
Thank
just
you.
best wishes. Yep.
And yes, and also some love to Charles, whose sister is having a major operation today.
All the love
And
to you, Charles. Best
yes,
wishes. Hope your sister is a-okay.
yes, and we will be praying. We will be praying for her all the time, Charles. You're with us. You are part of our family. So again, I hope everything works out great, and you come to us with some really good news. Dissecting the game last night, Evan. I mean, there was no question about it, as we talked about on the post game show, that the Yankees played horrible defense. They always manage. They always manage to do it on a national game where everybody's got to watch and be
Mhm.
embarrassed of this team. I mean, were they prepared? I mean, I don't understand. I really don't. Take it away.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're prepared. They throw the ball away all the time, and it just feels like something against the Red Sox. It's just they don't play well. Maybe it's the Red Sox game planning well, or maybe it's their mentality of just putting the ball in play, and the Yankees will screw over themselves. But yeah, it's not good, and I don't know how long it's going to take for them to figure out how to beat the Red Sox, but they better figure it out quickly because time is running out. I mean, they're still a half a game above them, but if they end up tied in the wild card standings, the Red Sox would have the advantage because they're 1-6-1 against us on the year. So, I mean, everything needs to be a lot better. We need to be able to hit with runners in scoring position, play fundamental baseball, and just have to rely on the starters going a little bit deeper into games. I mean, Heel was fine yesterday, but there were a lot of base runners, and we need to clean these things up. Stop with the errors, please.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. Um, it's just absolutely insane when that they play so lousy when they're on the national stage lately. I don't get it. I really don't. Now tonight they're on Prime, which is another debacle sometimes, and hopefully that's going to change. So I'm really hoping for that. And so you could talk a little bit about your play-by-play tonight with the Mariners and the A's. That's sponsored by Alpha Sports. Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, tonight we will be calling the Seattle Mariners game. It will be the Sacramento or whatever Athletics against the Seattle Mariners tonight at 10 o'clock. Obviously, the Mariners are in the wild card. Let's see where they are in the standings. They're in the third wild card spot. They're a game and a half out of first place and a game out of second place. So depending on what happens with the Yankees and Red Sox tonight, it could potentially affect what happens with the Mariners after our game is over. So come on by, hang out with us, ask any questions you want. We can talk about the Yankees too, and we'll just be there calling the game. So please come on by.
Yep. And with that response, we're going to bring up Sean Browning from the chat, another co-host in the morning and afternoon. Let's bring up Sean. Good morning, Sean. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. It's just been hectic week work wise, both jobs. So and yeah, last night, you know, you tune in to kind of exhaust from or escape from the chaos in the world, and then your team just too many errors. It's almost like they're pressing too hard when it's a national broadcast. And then I mean you can't hide behind terrible umpiring because no one can control the umpires. So that it's kind of a moot point whether an ump calls a bad game or whatever, missed calls. That's a moot point. But yeah, too many errors. I mean, you make 3 of them in the first inning.
Yeah. I mean, it was disgusting. It was a bad showing,
Yeah.
and yet they could have won that game. That's the funny part of it. They were close. They were right there.
And it had a feeling of that classic Yankees Red Sox rivalry, where we played each other close game, blow for blow. They score, we score. But the problem was we committed too many errors, and then in the end, um, that 3-run homer or that 2-run homer, and then you give up another. It's just like we ran out, and you can't blame the coming in late from Tampa or whatever the case was, because I mean, baseball players are creatures of habit. They're used to the schedule. They're used to the gruel and grind of the season. It takes a toll on their bodies, yes, but you got to come into the game and show up prepared,
Well,
ready to
Ben
win.
Rice had a terrible game behind the plate. I'm sorry. He was just awful. And
Yeah.
it was like he was dumbfounded. And,
Yeah.
when you see that, get him out of the game. Let him think about it. I mean, come on.
No, and yes, that should have been one thing that Boone could have done was. I mean, I know Wells is not the greatest arm behind the plate, but just give Ben Rice a rest to kind of recalibrate and just go stick with what you got with Wells. But yeah, there's things, and I'm not gonna bash Boone because being a manager of a professional team is a hard job. You got adults that you're trying to put into place for them to succeed, but it's up to them to execute. But at the same time, if they do bad, you get the blame.
You get the blame, of course.
Yeah, and
No,
it's not a job I
I
want.
mean,
right.
yeah.
No question about it. And on top of that, they've got to make a decision on Duval because, I mean, he's got electric stuff, but right now he stinks.
Yeah.
Well,
He stinks coming out of the bullpen, and it looks like he doesn't care. You know how many text messages I got last night? It says, "Joe, is this guy for real? He doesn't even look like he wants to be there. How is this guy a closer at one time? I don't get it.
well,
He's absolutely crap."
and then there's the thing too was he overused in San Francisco? San Francisco may be a historic team, the Giants, but there's a difference between the pressure in San Fran and the pressure in the Bronx.
Yes.
Hmm.
And I don't know if he's just not adjusting or if he was just overused. Because the thing with Jake Bird,
I don't think he's adjusting because the stuff is electric. It just doesn't. It doesn't add up when after he throws the ball, and he looks like he doesn't care. It's like, okay, I'm here. Let me throw my couple of pitches. I'll go collect my money now, and that's it. That attitude has got to stop. That has got to stop.
that's a problem across the league. A lot of young guys across the league, as long as they got the money bag, they don't care about what they do they could go 0 for 4 and just be like, I'm still getting 100,000 or whatever.
I think Doval, I mean, something with him is he was used to closing a lot with the Giants. I don't know if he loves the role that he's in now, but it's up to him to adapt. I mean, you're coming from the Giants to the Yankees. Obviously, the Giants didn't have anyone to threaten that closer role when he was there, except for the guy that they have now. But with the Yankees, you have Bednar, you had Devin Williams, and you have Luke Weaver. So there's other guys that can take the spot. Maybe he's just not used to that, but it's definitely not an excuse to not perform well.
Good morning, John Ferrazzo. How you doing? We appreciate your input. Whatever you like to say. So you're leaving us with if the Yankees want to go far in the playoffs. So keep saying what you'd like to say. I appreciate it. Let's go to Richard. His fastball was working for him when he came in the home running in the ninth inning. It was off pitch right down the middle, hanging. Yeah, Richard. There's no question. His ball is straight. It's hard, but it's straight. Good morning, Celia. How you doing? How's it going?
And
Hi,
and that's
everyone. Go ahead.
when you throw an off-speed pitch or a breaking ball, if it's hanging like a cement mixer, there's professional hitters. They're gonna crush it.
Oh yeah.
Or foul it off, or the best option you might get is a jam shot.
Mhm.
But give the hitter credit. He didn't miss it.
That Roman Anthony guy, he's gonna kill us.
It's right down the middle. We're not gonna miss it either.
I mean, Evan, if someone pitched you and the ball was right down the middle, big old beach ball down the middle, you're gonna hit it, and you won't probably hit it like 500 feet.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and somebody should have the big what to tell Boone. I mean, DeVal gives out the impression that he doesn't want to be there, Boone, and I want that answered. I wish somebody would have the cojones to ask him that, but I know they won't because they're all scared little rabbits that interviewed him. They're all big shots, and then when they're supposed to be big, they never ask the right questions. Never.
Right.
Celia says, "Hey everyone, I think that we saw yesterday was a reminder of Game 5 of the World Series. The management does not hold players accountable, and this is a result of poor management. Boone and Cashman." Celia, you make a lot of sense. That Game 5, they always manage to do this, Celia, when they're on the national stage. I don't understand it. What is going on with this team when it comes to the national stage? Hey, Carl. Good morning. How you doing? Let's bring him up. Last night, you could feel the worst coming from a mile away when Jazz struck out and left the runner on third, and I knew it was done. Yeah, Carl. I mean, it's up to their old ways again. They don't hit in the clutch. They don't do anything, to change that. And they're all looking to put the ball in the right field seats. Right. And I just don't understand it. Well, what is this mentality that they have to hit a home run?
I don't get it.
Other teams could have a man on second. The next guy hits an easy ground ball to first base, and then boom, they scored the run. Yeah. And we can't do that.
Notice how for the Red Sox, that kid Roman Anthony, notice with a guy on second base with one out, he takes the ball the other way. But then we have veterans who just try to swing for the fences. It just shows you the difference right there between the mindset of the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Well, it's not necessarily the mindset between the players. It goes back to one of Yogi's famous sayings. Baseball is 90% mental. So if individual players are like, well, I want to hit home runs. I'm going to focus on launch angle. I need to put the ball a mile high. They're not all John Carlos Stantons. They're not all Aaron Judges.
Yeah, it's
Jazz should be slapping that ball to all fields and using his speed. Same with Volpe. Just line drive hitters.
Volpe and Chaz are killing us in the lineup. I'm sorry, not Chaz. McMahon. What is he doing?
Well,
what is he doing? What are they like?
Yeah,
2 for 75 in the past 8 games, and that's including the winning streak. I mean, they have no clue. At least Volpe, I don't know. He's following pitches off, but McMahon, he doesn't even come close anymore. This was my worry about coming out of Colorado. This was my worry because they say he stunk on the road, and it's starting to show. It is starting to show. John Ferrazzo said, if you want to go far in the playoffs, you really got to stop making these errors. The Red Sox are going to keep running until we kill their running game. Oh, so true. Oh, so true. And John also adds, this guy DeVal is worse than Williams. Yeah, his demeanor is ridiculous, absolutely garbage. Hamburger helper. The Yankees tanking for draft picks now.
No.
The way they're playing, no, that Hamburger. Believe me, they're not going to be doing that. Now with 45,000 every game, you're talking about the Yankees here. You really think they care about draft picks? They have the international money. They draft picks. No, that's the furthest thing from Cashman's mind right now. They couldn't care less. Right now, they're not even worried about Rule 5.
Yeah.
And they're going to lose some good players. That's not right. No way.
I mean, the last time we were under 500 was, what, 93, 92?
Oh, something like that, yeah. Yeah, not 93, 92.
Okay, 92.
You could talk all you want about management. You could talk about coaches. You could talk about players. But on the field, the Yankees are 1-6 against the Red Sox. That's a fact. Well, even in the good days, everyone, sometimes the Yankees were like 1-9, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, they tied it up 9-9. Yankees could turn this around. It's just a matter of going out and proving it and doing it. But tonight, that lineup's got to be changed. McMahon has got to take a seat. Galabello's got to play third base tonight.
I got to see Dominguez in there, too.
Want to see Dominguez in there.
You know what? You know what I want to see? How about Caballero as shortstop? Give Bope a day off.
Yeah, but I don't want to see McMahon there either right now.
Whoa.
He's useless.
That's where I was gonna go next. Have Rosario play third. Have Dominguez in the outfield.
But you're shortening your defense, Sean. Rosario is not the greatest infielder. He has some flaws in his game. So now you're taking out your left field and putting in Dominguez, who's less than a decent fielder, and you're doing that to third base. It might be a clown show again.
Rosario should be able to pinch it for McMahon, no problem.
Okay, well, all right. Use Rosario as a late inning, either pinch it or whatever. But I mean, Caballero should play short.
Yeah, that's fine.
We traded for McMahon for one reason.
Defense.
That best third baseman glove in all of the baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Because before him, after Cabrera went down, we had one washed up, banged up old guy in DJ LeMahieu. We had Jazz playing out of position, and we had two quadruple A players platooning.
Yep.
Vivas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't even want to think about the bench before because they were horrible. They were horrible.
It was bad.
Richard says their shortstop and third baseman for the New York Yankees team are rally killers. Yeah, McMahon. I really thought McMahon was going to really show up last night, but my God, it couldn't be furthest from the truth. My God.
I mean, he has come in clutch for us.
Mr. Met.
That clutch double.
The Mets game last night was absolutely horrible. I don't know if you knew, Mr. Met, but we did the live play-by-play. So keep in touch with us. We may be doing very important games around the league. So if you want to see a game that we could broadcast, by all means, let us know. But the Mets game last night was absolutely horrible as well. You cannot get blown out by the Nationals and think you're going to make the playoffs. Well, it was, look, Sean Mania, as Evan and I, as he called the game, he was lights out in the beginning, absolutely lights out. And then he just loses it after 4 innings. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with Mania. Does he just air it all out and then loses it? I mean, you got to get a take. You got to get a take on that, Mr. Met. Well, let's see how it goes. Celia again. If anyone saw Chaz's interview yesterday, he said they beat themselves yesterday, and that's 100% true. Only 3 of the 6 runs were earned yesterday. Yeah, you're right. And we would have won the game.
True.
It was a disgrace, Celia, and you hit it on the nose. You hit it completely on the nose. That is the problem with the New York Yankees. They make an error, it comes back and haunts them. When the other team makes an error, somehow they get out of it because we're not clutch. And then again, like I always say, Trent Grisham has had a great year, but he has a great game, and then tomorrow he does nothing.
Yep.
There's never anything in between with Grishbaum. It's just either he's really good or he stinks. There's nothing in between.
I mean, at least
Jacob Petruzzi, good morning, and he says, "Don't worry, we're bouncing back tonight." Oh, I hope so. I really do. Otherwise, we're going to have another angry stream on our live broadcast tonight.
I mean, they have to. I mean, if they don't bounce back, if they come out flat again, they're going to get the Bronx cheers.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do want to make a point to everyone on tonight's game. Rather the Yankees win or lose, you put your comments, if you're watching the game that Evan is we're calling, please understand we will try to get to your comments, but we cannot do it during gameplay. If we're announcing the game, we have to announce the game. The minute we go to a break or a break in the action, absolutely we'll get to all of your questions. We won't go to a break unless we really have to. But, a game play-by-play is what it is. It's a play-by-play. So I just want to let you know, rather we're happy or we're upset. You give Evan and the stream a chance to get to your questions. People are from the Mariner team, from the A's that are going to be listening. I know that for a fact.
Oh, yeah.
And they have to be told what's going on because in their market, they are blocked out. And we've seen that, and we've been told if we could do it, and we're going to do it. So understand that tonight, folks. I just don't want to keep reading, "Oh, Joe, you're dissing me. Oh, Joe, you're not listening to me. Evan, why don't you answer my question?" We will. But understand what our position is. And we also have a sponsor sponsoring the game of the day. So we have to be fair with everyone, guys. I just want to let you know. I will answer everything you want. About the pitching coach comes out, great. I will start answering your questions. But Evan's got to concentrate on the play-by-play, and so do I. And I will gauge all of you, and I will talk to you on the stream also. I will type in things. So just understand, we're not dissing you, and we're not saying that we're not answering you. Give us a chance. Thank you. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I just needed to get that out.
No, and it's fine. And to my point is, guys in the chat, whether it's the play-by-play or these live streams, if we don't, sometimes that chat goes by real fast.
Right.
And your question or your comments may not always get addressed, but it doesn't mean we're ignoring you. So just remember to kind of keep it, be respectful, be civil and respectful.
Yes,
and if you gotta retype it, by all means, retype it in there, and Joe and whoever else is on doing the show with Joe, we're gonna get to it one way or another.
Yeah, well said. Mr. Met, can you guys call a Blue Jays versus Marlins game? Absolutely.
Sure.
I think that's going to be a huge series. Yes, Mr. Met,
Can
we
do
will.
that.
That is going to happen. I can tell you that. As long as we get the stream, we're going to be able to do that. Either one of us or both of us, whoever has it, if it's on MLB Network or if it's on the MLB app, whatever, we will do that. And I guarantee you, when that series is there, and the Yankees are playing someone else, regardless, we will do that for you so that you have the Yankee game with Ken the Ugly Truth. More than likely, you got Yankee games with us on Wednesday nights because usually Ken the Ugly Truth has things going on Wednesday night. So he's gracious enough to give us the game. So I just want to let you know we still will do a few Yankee games left, and on Wednesday nights. And of course, we will do the games that are important to you, the Yankee fan, or a Met fan, or a Dodger fan, whatever is close. I mean, obviously, if a team is going for first place and it's all the marbles and that game could be seen, we're going to have it for you.
Right.
So stay tuned, everyone. This is going to be really, really good and cool for all of us. But just hang in there and give it a chance. We're new to this just like you are listening to us. So thank you so much for that. Now let's get back to, let's see, Richard. You see what the average friend doesn't realize. Not only do the guys get huge salaries, but do you know how much they get for food allowance every day? Do you know the average is $300 a day? Yeah, I believe it, but I mean, so it sounds like you're saying they're fat cats. They're going to eat $300 worth of food, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And by the way, first of all, good morning to Nitin. And by the way, we do have a special show at 4:00. We are going to have a sports agent with us, Mr. Moda, and he's going to. It's going to be a great stream, everyone. We're going to talk about one of his clients, by the way, is Chapman, the ex-Yankee closer, who's now the closer of the Boston Red Sox. So you come, and if you ever wanted to ask a question to an agent, today at 4:00 is going to be your chance. That's thanks to Nitin and his team. So look for that at 4 p.m. Today, everyone. That should be a really nice show. Jacob goes, are you ranting this morning? I did that last night, Jacob. You missed it. I did that last night. We only do that once per game. I'm not going to go through it. I'm going to talk nice and calm this morning. It's a beautiful Friday morning here in New York City. I don't want to go backwards right now. We could save that for later. But no, today it's let's go to the game and win the game today. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just let's go and win the game. Score, good morning. How's it going? How you doing? FJ says, Bello has a career 221 against the Yankees for his career. Well, you know what? That's good. You know why? Because the Yankees do much better with low ERAs. When you tell me, the Yankees are facing a guy that has 8.93, they never hit him. The Yankees are a backwards team sometimes. They make no sense. So I like our odds tonight. I really do.
I like our odds too, but also, it's like Yogi said, baseball is 90% mental. So how you have it in your mind and how you dress the game, and then you just things happen.
Sports Rush, thank you. He says, please subscribe and like Joe's NY Mania, Ken the Ugly Truth, our Jobber in the Mouth show, also Nitin Sports Rush. Those are a lot of your choices, guys. You can listen and watch every one of these streams, and whenever you can, you just go back and forth. It's so easy with a click on your computer, on your tablet, wherever you watch us. Thank you so much. Let's see. We did that already. Let's go to Richard here. I would love to debate the agent you're going to have on this afternoon, but I don't want to disrespect him. I think the baseball salaries are totally out of control. You can ask that question, though. You can ask any question as long as it's, normal and okay and not profound or anything. We are going to be watching the stream, everyone. I will have moderators Please be careful. Remember, our guests get to see everything that you see. So please let's not disrespect anyone. Rather you like his ideas or her ideas or not, let's be very respectful because then these guys will never come on here again. And whose fault is that? It's not going to be my fault. It's not going to be Nitin's fault. It's going to be the chat's fault. And I've already been approached. There have been a couple of instances that the guest was a little disrespected. I didn't say anything, but the gentleman is willing to come back. I'm not going to say who it is, but I can tell you, please be very respectful. These guys are good enough to spend a little time with us. The least we can do is be as respectful as we possibly can. I know we're upset at the Yankee game, at the Yankee results right now, but tonight is a different story. So, let's go with that. And you want to see steadier play. And right now, does McMahon deserve a rest? I believe so. Does Volpe deserve a rest? I believe so. And call it what it is, benching or whatever. Think about it. Let them think about it. Don't let them think about it on shortstop and third base. Let them think about it on the bench, like normal teams. That's the way I feel.
Give them a spell. I mean, it's a marathon of a season. A little rest ain't gonna hurt them.
Oh yeah, no question about it. Yes, and Andy Moda, again as the agent, it's all about what he has to say, and all of that. I mean, we could ask questions who he likes and this and that. But obviously, he's an agent. We're lucky enough to have him, thanks to Nitin and his crew. And I think it's such a great chance to find out what it's all about when you have a free agent. So let's say Sean Browning is a free agent, and Andy Moda is representing him. The great ask is, how do you go about it, and what kind of negotiations goes into this? These are the type of questions I would love you guys to put in the chat so that I can ask. So I'm really looking forward to that. And it should be a lot of fun. Thanks to Nitin Sports Rush and his team. Yeah, Joe, last night you said yourself they should have pinched it for Chisholm, a lefty, again. Yes. No, but they won't, because they're not going to disrespect him. And they're just not going to do it. It's Boone is a player's manager. Maybe a Billy Martin, rest in peace. He would have done it. He probably would have done that.
I mean, we saw it with Joe Torre. He was a guy that was a matchup guy. If he saw a certain matchup that he needed, he would pinch hit. But he would do it in a strategy when he needed, or he pinch run. And this thing. But at the same time, much can only go on Boone. Right. The rest of it is on the players.
Oh, without a doubt. Hey, Justmins, I like your question. The link is out, so you can actually go on that link right now, especially if you're not going to be on the stream. And you can put that same question in there right now, and that'll be on top of my mind as one of the first questions that I will ask Mr. Moda, okay? So you could just go like that, because it's going to be hard for me to remember that, 5 hours, 6 hours from now. But if you put that into the stream or come on live with us, by all means, and any time on the stream you want to, anytime, any part of today, put your questions there, and it makes our life much easier. And all you have to do is just come on, and I will go through every question I possibly can. I promise you that. Mr. Met, I didn't even know that he's playing with a broken hand. Honestly, I didn't know it either. So that's like a little breaking news for me. I had no idea. Yeah. D-Train, you cannot put players' feelings above winning. That's the problem with Boone. Kudos to you and Lavazza coffee to you. You're 100% right. And this sip is for you. Nothing like Lavazza coffee to wake you up in the morning, man. But D-Train, you are absolutely correct. If that was Billy Martin, if that was Earl Weaver, they would have done it. I don't know if you guys know of Earl Weaver. Basically, he was, he was a player's manager, but he was very tough.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Mm-hmm.
Long-time Orioles manager.
So, Celia, exactly, D-Train. If Boone has any sense, Garabello needs to be playing either over Volpe, McMahon, or Chaz. You can have 3 strikeout machines in the line. You can't have 3 lineup. Yeah, you make a lot of sense, Celia. That's why we want you on the show, Celia. You got to come on. I keep stressing that. You promised August. We're waiting for you. We are waiting for you. We want a woman's perspective. And I'm telling you, you're going to be the first one to come on and give that woman perspective. So come on, Celia. What are you waiting for? Your analyzation of everything has been spot on all the time. And everybody loves what you say and do. So think about, please, come on the show. Email me, text me, whatever you want to do. And I will send you the link, and you come on the next show, a future show, because you make a lot of sense. You are really good, and I'm not saying that for just to say that. And we would all appreciate it. Come on, gang, rah Celia to come on the show because she's excellent. What was that?
Yep, Celia, you can come on anytime you want. You've been great in the chat. Feel free, no pressure.
Nick the Gamer, you're right about me being too optimistic. You were right about me being too optimistic. If we win the series, maybe things will go right. Boone stinks. I'm not going to say the word, but Boone stinks as a manager, and Jazz doesn't care about the sport. Can we get our heads in the game? Yeah, Nick. That's a whole different story. Yes. When you throw a ball that far into the stands, it's really pathetic. I mean, it's one thing if you don't have aim, like Chuck Knobloch had a problem with throwing the ball to first base, but he knows what he's doing. And somebody's got to work with his footwork. What is that he stands like a statue when he's turning a double play? Watch him do that. Why do we see it or I see it? He's a statue. You got to move your feet a little bit. I mean, really. I don't understand that. John Ferrazzo, the Yankees don't play Rosario enough, especially against left-handed pitching. He seems to contribute when he plays. John, you know what his average was against that pitcher yesterday? 417. And we didn't even see him.
417, and they didn't even play him.
And that's a courtesy of Ken the Ugly Truth.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you not play this guy? And you're listening to analytics? My God, I want to grab a damn bat and bash every one of those computers. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't get it with the whole analytics department, because
damn that analytics.
The intel and what they put out, whatever, it doesn't make sense. And it's like,
Okay, Richard, You're saying the players are entitled. The way McMahon is swinging the bat, he's entitled to play third base right now. The way Volpe is swinging the bat, he's entitled? I mean, come on. Well, this is about winning a championship, not about feelings. They're all making top money, Richard. Oh, I'm sorry if your feelings are hurt.
And then
right, Richard. They shouldn't be there. They think they're entitled. Well, you know what? They're not entitled because there's nothing etched in stone that McMahon and Volpe have to play every day. Prove it. Go out and get some base hits. And then if you're not going to play defense, that's even worse.
You're not
But
going
enough
to
with the damn analytics. I can't take it. I swear to God, I would get a bat and I would destroy every computer. And then I want to see what they're going to do. Use your brain before you get dementia.
Yeah.
That's what we have a brain for. That's the problem with society. Nobody uses the brain anymore. Oh, it's the computer. Let me write down all the little things over here. Use your head. Yankees won 27 world championships without any analytics. Are they winning anything with this junk? No. I wasn't going to rant and rave, Lou, but I'm sick and tired of the crap. You rest the guy batting 400. For what? What did McMahon do? It looked like he was picking his nose. You got a pitcher out there that looks like he'd rather be sleeping. Yeah, so what? He's throwing 99. He's throwing darts.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where his ball's going to go. Why can't they see this?
Right.
And don't tell me they got a lot on their mind because you got 9 coaches there. One worse than the other.
But all right.
Charles. I mean, listen, I wasn't going to rant and rave. But it's sickening. It's sickening. I know it's only one game, and I understand that. They just stopped the winning streak. But why can Milwaukee win 100 in a row with a payroll that's, what, 100 million? And we have a payroll of 300 million, and you can't win in a row more than one hand. Yeah. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean.
Can't beat a good team.
That's it.
But, you know, when you make so many mistakes against a good team, your chances of winning is slim to none.
We were lucky to be in that game last night with all the errors we made. Plus, the Red Sox didn't do well at all with runners in scoring position.
I mean, and for once in his life, what's his name? Wells hits 2 home runs and he sits on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Carabello's done everything for this team since he's been here, except one lousy play in right field that unfortunately cost us the game. Okay, but he's done a lot more to make us win.
Oh yeah. But listen, I gotta wrap it up because I gotta go to a special event at campus during.
Yeah, sure, Sean. So maybe we'll see you later on.
I'll be in the chat later on, but I'll be working, and you know how it is, crowds.
I know your weekend's a little tougher, but if you could join us in the morning, you let us know.
Yeah, I will. But yeah, I'll be.
All right. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate your input, and we'll see you soon. You take care. Have a great day.
All right. You too.
Take care. All right, Evan. You're going to put up with my rant now. Go ahead. Give a couple of points. I mean, I'm not talking out of the buns. I'm just talking realistically.
Yeah. No, I get it. I guess one thing from before was the bullpen pitchers. I don't know if this would make a difference or not, but maybe have some consistency behind the plate. Either have Rice or Wells behind the plate. I mean, we saw last year that consistently it was Wells behind the plate. But this year, I think Rice has earned the catching job for the rest of the season. So I think you have to stick with him there. Obviously, if Rice needs a day or two, you can play Wells. That's fine. But have Rice consistently be behind the plate. Let him learn and grow with these pitchers. And Charles, we hope you.
Yes, Charles. Good luck. After the stream, I'm going to say a prayer to St. Anthony and St. Joe and everyone, and she's going to be okay. Hang in there. Your friends here at NY Mania are always a phone call away, Charles. Good luck, and a big hug to your sister. Have a great day, Charles.
100%. But yeah, I mean, what you were saying with Wells hitting a home run yesterday and 2 home runs on the day before Wednesday. It's just crazy how they look at the analytics and they just don't make decisions based off some analytics like batting average. I mean, we've said before, I don't think they care too much about batting average, and they don't really believe in a player when they're hot or cold.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I guess, would explain some of these decisions, why Wells was on the bench and why Rosario isn't being pitch hit for. It's just crazy. And another thing with Ben Rice, I mean, we've seen now that Ben Rice can hit lefties. So if a lefty's on the mound, I don't want to see Ben Rice sitting. I want to see him playing because he can hit lefties.
Yeah, I absolutely right, absolutely. So I want to let everybody know that don't forget we will be on at 4 p.m. And we have a special guest this afternoon. So remember to do that. And also at 7 o'clock tonight, Ken the Ugly Truth will do the play-by-play for the Yankee game and the Red Sox. And then after that, at 10:10. Evan and I will be doing the Mariners-A's game live here on NY Yankee Mania. So there's a lot going on. Anything throughout the day, any Yankee news, any roster updates or the lineup, we're definitely gonna let you know. So let's get back to the stream. Joe, don't you think that it's crazy that a pitcher has to pitch the 3 batters? Oh, yeah, I hate that rule, Richard. There's no more lefty specialists, no more specialists. You got to pitch the 3 batters, and I think that's ridiculous. A manager gets handcuffed. Now, not only analytics, he's got to be handcuffed because the pitcher's got to pitch the 3 batters. And why? To save time of the game. These games are going longer than before. Where are they saving anything? I mean, the mentality in the baseball offices, they're sitting on them. I'm sorry. There's no change. It's getting longer. Every game is over 3 hours. Where are you changing? Ali, good morning. Yankees have to get it together. Hopefully we get a win today. Yeah, I hope so. Your mouth to God's ears, as I like to say. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. There's no need for this. And I mean, it's a sad state of affairs right now. I mean, it's like we got to play players that really are not deserving of being out there right now. I'm sorry. And then, you're going to tell me, oh, McMahon should be there because there's a right-handed pitcher tonight. I don't care if Daffy Duck is pitching for the Red Sox. I want to see change. Now, granted, McMahon is a good hitter. I mean, he's a good player. But he's not getting it done right now. So because of that, we sit a 400 hitter against a pitcher that probably, if he was up 3 times, I'm sure he would have gotten a hit. That's the odds are. That's the odds are.
I would have much rather have Rosario up there, or even Dominguez. I mean, but in some of these situations, the Yankees, they have to be thinking about how some of these players, they just don't get it done in certain situations, and who cares what his batting average is or all that, but they have to take into account like exactly what type of player they have been with in certain situations with guys on base, and it's just they don't. I don't think they really care about that. They just care about hitting the big home run. But sometimes you have to play situational baseball.
Is it so terrible to have a shortstop and a third baseman of Rosario tonight and Carabello? Is that so terrible? Why? Because they're right-handed hitters? But they get on base.
Mm-hmm.
They make things happen. Volpe, when he gets on base, he can make things happen, but he's not getting on base. You got a whole infield that's not hitting. You know, once in a while, Chaz will get a homer, Chaz will get a double. He's exciting when he gets on base, but he's got to stop with the mentality that he wants to hit like Babe Ruth. It's stupid. I know, Bronx Bomber. Boone is not going to pinch it for Chaz. We know
He
that.
didn't do that. But just saying it would
Rosario's
be
hitting 319 against lefties and 417 with the pitcher that pitched last night. And what do? He's not even in the game. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, even if they won, I mean, we wouldn't have the rant that we take. But you got to question some of these moves. They make no sense.
Yeah, they really don't.
And then they left Stanton. Granted, the game is close. You want him in the lineup. But look what you're sacrificing. By the time he got to that ball that went to the gap, I could have had lunch and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
That's how ridiculous it looks. Now, how do you fix it? I don't know.
Well, we know Stanton's not playing
Judge isn't exactly steamrolling any pitcher either, but he's got an excuse. He's hurt. And if you're going to tell me that he's 99% ready, I don't know. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. There's something going on with Judge, and I'm telling you probably by the end of the year, whenever that is, he's going to get surgery. I'm telling you right now. So put that into your mind, and hopefully they do it fast so he won't miss any part of next year. But you can't tell me. I mean, yeah, once in a while Judge gets into it and he creams the ball, but it's, lately, I mean, come on. Now you have McMahon struggling. You have Volpe struggling. 9 times out of 10, you had Wells struggling. How many hitters in the lineup are we going to have struggling before we understand that the season is slipping away?
Yep, you have to play our best players.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, but the loyalty to the players is to a fault, guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you're not performing, you've got to think about it. Sit them down. Relax. I mean, why is it that certain players get carte blanche? And they're not even superstars. If they were superstars, I could understand it. McMahon is a good third baseman. Is he Greg Nettles? No. Is he George Brett? No. He's a okay, decent third baseman. That's what he is. Anthony Volpe. Is he Derek Jeter? Of course not. Is he A-Rod? No. So what is the love affair that they have to play every day, especially now that you have shortstops?
I mean,
before I understand, you had Mickey Mouse and Goofy on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
But now you don't have Mickey Mouse and Goofy. You have players.
I mean, it seems like they're always consistently wanting to play Volpe, which is fine. But the thing is, if you're going to do that, you have to have the same mentality with your other players too, like Dominguez. Like, why isn't he getting more of a decent run here while Volpe is just allowed to struggle and there's no consequence for that?
It's sad to say. It really is sad to say, like Caesar's saying, you put Volpe on the IL. The only way that he's going to be out of the lineup if he goes on the IL. Now, I don't wish that on anybody. Of course not. And I'm sure I know Caesar doesn't. He's making a point. But you don't have to get to that point. What is the love affair that they have to play? I could understand in the beginning of the year. No question about it. But you got good players there. You got players that could probably start on any team for weeks and weeks. And he's not doing it. 0 for 3, 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 0 for ba, 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 ba. What are you going to do? Ba, ba, ba all night long?
Yeah.
Look at these other teams. When somebody doesn't perform, they're out of the lineup. Yeah. They are out of the lineup.
Yeah, I think Bronx Bomber makes a good point. I think whenever Boone does that, he knows it's coming from the front office. He just doesn't want to admit it. It's probably going through his mind, but he's just trying to save the front office from being blamed there. So he might have thought about it, but I don't think that's totally his decision to not pinch hit. That's just my opinion.
Well, Hamburger Helper, I love these names. I kind of agree with you, but if we put a different lineup, a different mindset, can it hurt? No. You can't do anything worse than what McMahon and Volpe are doing at bat right now, so make a switch. That's why Cashman brought in these players. Make a switch. It just, Evan, it just boggles my mind. What is wrong with this team? What is wrong with it?
Too many computers, like you said. Too much information is not a good thing.
No, go ahead. Those computers are the ruination of our lives. I swear to God. I mean, they're good for the streams. They're good for a few things, but it's our ruination. I'm sorry. Whoever brought this analytics to life, oh man, I'd love to meet that person. I swear to God, it's disgusting. It is disgusting.
And all they have to do is go on the MLB app, look at the batting averages, see who's playing well against which pitchers, and then use those matchups to your advantage. But no, instead they have to look into all these deep, advanced metrics that don't really even mean anything, that don't even affect the outcome of the game. They're just there for show. Like, it's not going to mean anything at the end.
Okay, so how did we do it years ago? We sent scouts.
Yeah.
And then what did they do? You send scouts, and then you have meetings like normal people.
Analyze
like CEOs have meetings.
They use their eyes.
But what meetings do you have here? You go to a computer, you spit it out, and you give it to the manager.
Yeah.
Where's the logic to that? First of all, you get scouts. It's going to cost you less.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people that understand the word baseball.
I mean,
they have a computer readout. I'm sorry. That is hogwash.
I mean, we have the resources. We have Omar Minaya and Brian Sabian. They should definitely have more of a say of what's going on here.
Yeah, and I agree. We have Nitin standing by outside. He's all over the place, this guy. I give up. I don't know where he goes. He goes everywhere. He's running. He's at the Trenton. He's at the Giant. He's at the Jet. He's at the Yankee. He's here. He's there. He's in Dubai. He goes everywhere. So it's Nitin wherever he is. Let's bring him up.
Hey, what's up, Evan? What's up, Joe? What's up, everyone in the chat? Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's going on?
Just finished my workout. Ready to go.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And where are you ready to go to? Look how beautiful it looks out there. Wow.
Yeah, I went to my clubhouse gym today in the complex. So.
Oh, nice. Cool. Well, what are your thoughts on resting some of these Yankee players?
Well, no, there's no time for resting, man. It's go time. There's like 35 games left. If they want to make the playoffs or do something special this year, they have to. They have to just to keep playing. Aaron Boone cannot rest these players. I mean, obviously you want Aaron Judge or Stanton ready for the playoffs. And everybody else ready, but the resting, you cannot be resting now at this point, man. Because 35 games, like I said, and it's
so
go
you
time.
want McMahon in there and Boone and Volpe in there every day when you have very capable players on the bench now.
Yeah, but that's a good point. But Jose Caballero, I would actually, you know what? I mean, I would rather have Jose at shortstop right now, in my opinion, than Volpe and then McMahon.
Yeah.
And then Rosario. I mean, it depends. But like I said, Rosario is not an everyday player.
I understand that.
McMahon he's gonna get better. He's a professional hitter. He's gonna get there. I don't know why he's struggling. He was good when he came before, but when he came here in the beginning, he was good. But I don't know. All of a sudden, he's struggling, but he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the knock on McMahon is he can't hit after Coors Field.
He had the most strikeouts in the league.
Yeah,
so
that's a big knock on him too. So, I mean, who would you put at then? All right, Joe and Evan, who would you put at third then? Because Rosario's not an everyday player.
I mean, I would keep McMahon there. I don't have a problem with him. It's just he needs to focus on just making contact.
I'm not talking about every day. I'm sorry, I'm not talking about every day. Yeah. But I would put Rosario and Caballero at short and third for a game or two. Why not?
Yeah.
And then Wells hits 2 homers the game before,
and he sits.
And Ben Rice is all beat up.
Yeah.
And what did he do?
They put Ben Rice at catcher.
What?
I mean, I think Wells plays tonight.
Well, thank you. The guy's beat up. Mm-hmm. The guy is beat up behind the plate. He had a terrible game behind the plate. He couldn't catch anything, and it cost 5 strikes. 5.
Also, Wells should be playing tonight, Joe.
Yeah, after the fact.
I mean, I think Rice should still be in the lineup. He's still hot. He's hitting well, especially against lefties too. I think we can wait until maybe Rice cools down a little bit, and then we can play Wells.
Yeah,
but I think Rice needs to be in there.
No, I'm sorry. I don't agree with that at this point.
Hey, guys, I just want to give a quick birthday shout-out to my friend Sydney Lepster from Max Management. It's an agency company, so big birthday shout-out to her, Sydney. So enjoy your day. And they represent Tommy DeVito, Tyrone Tracy, Mike Evans, Jalen Johnson, Justin Simmons, Marquise Van Scanten, and a bunch of athletes. So I want to give a birthday shout-out to her.
Okay, happy birthday. Many, 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 many more. Definitely. Yep. So, well, like I said, I we all have our opinions. I just think the Yankees are getting nowhere fast against like the Red Sox. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. And until they prove me different, I really thought McMahon was going to come up big last night. Did absolutely nothing. He took a bath. He did nothing. Volpe is just, I'm not saying we're losing because of Volpe, but when you have a whole infield that what did they go? 1 for 25? I mean, come on. Yep. Come on. Nitin, I can understand the beginning of the year. Our bench will look like the Disney characters. Yeah. But now you got solid players. You don't have garbage.
Yeah, but I'm talking. Like I said, Rosario's not an everyday player. It's like you gotta.
If he's on the bench, he could play 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, I know, and he should have played yesterday. Because he has good numbers against Giolito.
Well, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying put him there for every day, but make a change.
Yeah. I wonder I wonder. I don't think he's gonna be in the lineup either today against Brian Bella.
He probably will. Maybe Volpe might not be in, but I guarantee you McMahon, because he's going to go lefty, righty, of course.
Yep.
Richards.
For tomorrow. Yeah.
You say Rosario's not an everyday player, but your everyday player can't hit. So what's
I know that. Yeah, you have a point there, Richard. I agree, but I mean, I guess you can change it up a little and see what happens. I mean, Rosario's a good hitter too. He's good, but
Yeah.
he's just. I mean, I can definitely see him tomorrow against Crochet, Rosario.
Oh,
The left
I can
hander.
see that.
without a doubt, that better happen because he's going to strike out 4 times.
Yeah,
He's going to strike out 4 times. The problem with baseball is guys are putting players in certain categories and boxes every day. Player means nothing.
yeah.
It's the strategy. In in a way, there's a very good point there. There's definitely a strategy.
Hey, D-Train.
McMahon was brought in for his defense. We knew before we got him he wasn't a hitter. Well, he wasn't. I mean, in Coors Field, he's great. You take him out of Coors Field, and he's a 200 hitter. I mean, why? And that's my key. That's what I'm really talking about right now. Why? What happened to the? I mean, I don't get it. So you're not in Coors Field. Does that mean that you got to strike out every time up? I mean, really. So,
I mean, the way the Yankees look at things is definitely different from the way that we want things done. It's different from the way that I think other teams look at things, and it doesn't make sense to us, but to them it does. And
Nitin, talk a little bit about about Andy Moda.
Yeah, so guys, tune in for this one. This is gonna be a special one, and my team and I booked Andy Moda for Joe's show today at 4 p.m. He's an MLB agent. It's gonna be a great episode. You guys are gonna learn the in and outs of being an agent and how he deals with the contract situations with these players, and ask him any type of question and he'll answer. But just be professional about it, guys, because like I said, he's an agent. This is serious, and you don't want any mishaps here. So you got to be professional with him. And I hope everyone tunes in at 4. So
Yep. We're really looking forward to that interview, Nitin. And I hope you come on or at least be on the bottom and then come on.
You can add me at the end because I haven't seen him in a while. So let's catch up with him real quick. So
that's enticing. Also, Nitin, don't forget, let everyone know that that we're doing the play-by-play of an important Mariner game for the Yankees tonight.
Yeah. So Joe and Evan, actually first go follow Ken from the Ugly Tooth. He'll be doing the Yankee Red Sox play-by-play tonight, and then after that, you can go to Joe and Evan here from NY Mania. They're going to be doing the Mariners and Sacramento. I almost said Oakland, but Sacramento A's game tonight, late night, Friday night. If anybody's not doing anything, please tune in there because they're going to give you all the in-depth play-by-play, and hopefully the A's can come up big tonight for the Yankees, and the Yankees need to take advantage of this right now. So Joe and Evan, so please tune in. Yeah, yeah. So please tune in with Joe and Evan. They're the best, and they do a great job. So
thank you, Nathan. Well, we have to take care of business too. The Yankees need to win tonight. They've got to make a statement.
I said 3 out of the 4. Hopefully, so that can still happen. So let's see.
Yeah, no. Jobber and the Mouth. Now, do they have a show until next week, or what?
Yeah, we have a show next Monday and Wednesday. Next Monday, we have Lindsay Barra coming on.
Nice.
Yeah, my good friend Lindsay's coming on Monday. And then Wednesday we got my friend Chris Behan. He's a data coordinator for Trent Thunder. He'll be coming on, and after that we got Jaden Fielder on the same day, Wednesday.
Very nice. Very
good. He's the son of Prince Fielder. He's the son of Prince Fielder. He actually played in the draft league also, but now he's with the Brewers minor league system.
What time is the Lindsay Barra so we can all tune in?
8:45.
8:45? You got it. Awesome. Do the Yankees have a game that day, guys? On Monday, or is that an off day? I think
We play against the Nationals, I think.
Oh, we have the Nationals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we go back and forth with Ken the Ugly Truth and with Jabba the Mount. So yeah, I'm looking
You
forward.
got no post game today, right?
Well, we're gonna have we'll do it. I mean, it's going to be at least 12:30.
Feel free to come on.
Feel free to come on. In between the innings, we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to talk about the Yankees, but during the game, we're not. And I already addressed that. So during the game, it's Mariners, A's, and that.
This game won't end until 1 a.m. most likely.
Right. But in between, we're going to talk Yankee. You know what? Hopefully, it's a happy recap. But if we're doing the play-by-play, as I told everybody in the chat already, the bottom line is you've got to give the play-by-play. You can't be worrying about what the Yankees did, what they didn't do, and this and that, when you're calling a game that other people are relying on you to call. So that's why I just want them to be cool about it in there. And in between innings, we will, or pitching changes, seventh inning stretches, whatever it is, we'll address the Yankee game. And then, of course, tomorrow morning on Coffee, Bagels, and Yankee Talk in the morning. So there's going to be a lot of Yankee chat here. No question about it. But, guys, we are almost an hour and 30 into the stream. By all means, some final thoughts. And let's lead up to 4 o'clock this afternoon. So, Nitin, go with your final thoughts. I appreciate it. Go ahead.
Hopefully, who's pitching for us today? Oh wait, it's
Freed.
Is it Freed? Yeah, there you go, Freed. So yeah, he's been off for the last few starts. Obviously, he hasn't been good. So hopefully tonight he can turn the ship and help us help us win this game tonight, which we need. And I think Max Fried, I hope he goes the distance, like 7 innings. Probably 7 innings, 3 runs, 6, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and then 6 hits. That's my prediction for Max Fried. He needs to go to the distance tonight. And then my players of the game would be Judge, Belly. Now I'm gonna say Stanton. I think hopefully he can come up clutch again. So those are my 3 stars of the game. And also tonight I'll be at Rutgers women's soccer in Princeton, women's soccer with my cameraman. So yeah, stay tuned there too.
Awesome. Well, definitely have a good evening on that, and we'll definitely see you at the 4 o'clock stream sometime during that interview with Andy Moda. And Evan, your final thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree with Nathan. We need Max Fried to give us a really solid outing today. At least go 6 innings, maybe 6 2/3. Give up maybe 2-3 runs. Hopefully we can score off of Bayo. We need the bullpen to lock it down. And yeah, I mean, when Nathan said, I think Bellinger can have a really good game today. Anthony Volpe is actually hitting 400 against Bayo, so maybe it's something to look out for.
Mm-hmm.
We know the Yankees. If something is going in his favor, we know that they'll probably play him anyway, even if it doesn't favor a bench player. So that's just how they run things. But overall, it's a really important game for us today. I think we have to win this game because Crochet is on the mound for them tomorrow, so it likely doesn't favor us. And Sunday's game is on ESPN, so anything can happen in that one. So it really is a must-win game tonight, and Boone has to manage like it. So it's really important for us to win, and let's go Yankees.
You know what? I'm going to say that Boone needs to manage like it's a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But don't tell Judge.
If Max Fried is on, let him go. Do not go to the bullpen early.
Don't tell Judge that, because then he'll strike out 3 times. No, just kidding. He's got, really.
Speaking of, so yesterday we have a pitcher that pitched. So our pitcher, one of our pitchers at Trent Thunder, his name is Xavier Lovett. He's a talented pitcher, and yesterday through 5 innings, he had 106 pitches through 5 innings. But he was our manager Sean Chacon came out to the dugout, came into the mound. He was talking to him, but Xavier wanted to stay in and finish that inning. He brings that dog mentality, and Trent under 179. He had the run support through 5 innings, but the pitch count was high, and he told me that's the most pitches he ever thrown in his career.
Wow,
Awesome.
good for him.
Yeah.
Listen, bottom line is you got to give the guys a chance, and especially if they're going good, let them pitch. I mean, that's another show in itself for the pitch count, but we'll address that again soon. But thank you to everybody in the chat for your good wishes for that it was a good show. Really appreciate that, everyone. But please come back at 4 p.m. for the Andy Moto show. And we will talk about what it's like to be an agent for all of these players. And what do you go? What the extreme? You go back and forth. Oh, I'm going to save it all for when.
Yeah, save it all, man. Go save it all. Don't spill it out there.
Exactly. I'm going to.
And then, please, whoever has questions for Andy, please send it to Joe now or ASAP.
Yep, and you have the stream there. You have the link.
Yeah.
You go in there and your questions, and I'll get to them as soon as possible for Andy to answer. So, guys, thank you. The only thing that I ask is please, as you're leaving, press the like button, and also, of course, subscribe. Tell everybody we have a nice live stream tonight. The Mariners and the Athletics, and that's implications for the Yankees. So it's a very important game. Let's give Evan some love to do the play-by-play and also the show. So again, please subscribe to NY Yankee Mania. We will see you later, everyone, at 4 p.m. with a really, really outstanding special guest. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless America. Also, God bless anybody that's having surgery today. Any bad news is, or Charles, your sister, we're thinking about her. We're saying prayers. And Nitin to your uncle. And
he's feeling better. He's feeling better now, actually. He's feeling better.
That's great news. So kudos to everyone. Enjoy. And make every day like it's the best day of your life. Please enjoy yourself, everyone. God bless you all. We love you. Let's go Yankees. We'll see you at 4 p.m. with a great stream. Take care, everyone.
Like Ken says, let's go Yankees, and see you at the Funny Papers.